All right, I'm gonna have to look at the screen here. Guys.
No, stop it.
What's going on here?
Well, I already know what the sex.
No, you don't. You didn't see anything.
Oh my gosh.
I see it. Hello and welcome back to our channel. Welcome back to the Owoc family channel. This is a very exciting day for our 6th pregnancy. Today we are having our first and our only ultrasound to see our little baby. We're not sure if it's a boy or girl yet, but this is gonna be our 20-week ultrasound. And guess what? We're gonna do it right here in the comfort of our home here in South Florida. We are so excited. This is the first time I've ever done an ultrasound at home. And it's just super fitting because we have all of our babies here at home, natural home births. It's a beautiful experience. So it just makes sense to have our first and our only, hopefully, ultrasound here at our house as well.
Found it.
With all of my pregnancies, I've only had one ultrasound, and I will tell you why. Well, my last one was a very interesting situation. I did a whole birth story video about my surprise breech home birth that we had with 𝐦𝐤𝐤𝐞, which is our 5th child. We actually found out that she was breech on my 40-week appointment with my midwife. So we ended up doing an ultrasound, a second ultrasound in that pregnancy, because we wanted to attempt to do some baby flipping techniques, but we needed to make sure that the placenta and the umbilical cord were in the right position to do that. And once we did the ultrasound, we did notice that the placenta was not in a good position to do baby flipping techniques because the placenta was kind of like high up by where her head was. And turns out when she was born, the umbilical cord was wrapped twice around her neck, which is actually pretty common during birth. A lot of people think that's some sort of medical emergency, but it's actually pretty common. But the problem with doing a baby flipping technique when that's the case, it could detach the umbilical cord from the placenta, which would be a very serious medical emergency. So we were not able to do any baby flipping techniques for 𝐦𝐤𝐤𝐞's breech position, but that didn't matter anyways because the very next day I went into labor. So that was my second ultrasound. For this birth, hopefully we will only have just one ultrasound like the rest of my kids, and I'm gonna tell you why. Okay, so the reason why we only do one ultrasound if we can absolutely stand it, because sometimes towards the end of my pregnancies, my midwives really encouraged me to do a second one. One of the reasons was that I was 11 days late and they just wanted to check on the size of the baby. The second reason, which I just went over, was the breech baby and checking the position of the placenta and the umbilical cord. But the reason why I only do one, and look at this, we have a little visitor that wants to be in the video. Okay, say hi, my name's 𝐦𝐤𝐤𝐤. And I gave mommy lots of trouble when I was coming out feet first, right? You're so cute. Okay, so the reason why we try to do only one ultrasound is because, believe it or not, ultrasounds are actually not proven to be very safe during pregnancy. I honestly think it's one of those things that fit into that business of being born where a lot of doctors just encourage them because they make more money. So if you haven't seen The Business of Being Born, it's an amazing movie. You have to watch it, especially if you're expecting. You have to watch it. Of course, I am not a medical professional. I am not a midwife. I have none of that because I am a marketing professional. I went to school for marketing and graphic design, so I'm just gonna read you from the internet what I found. So with regard to the active scientific pursuit of safety, and we're talking about ultrasounds, an editorial in Lancet, a British medical journal, says, there have been no randomized controlled trials of adequate size to assess whether there are adverse effects on growth and development of children exposed in utero to ultrasound. I don't know how to say that, but it's basically exposed to ultrasound in the uterus. Indeed, the necessary studies to ascertain safety may never be done because of lack of interest in such research. So basically, I guess nobody really cares if ultrasounds are safe or not, but I know a lot of women who get a lot of them. I just don't think it's the right decision. I honestly decline every single, I guess, other medical screening or diagnostic screening or genetic screening because honestly, I'm Christian, so however God made my baby is how I'm gonna accept my baby. And so I decline all the blood tests, all the jabbing, poking, all that stuff. I just decline it all. And so I do like to get one ultrasound because I like to know the sex of the baby. They can take really good measurements to make sure everything is developing really well. But once you get those measurements done once, there's not really any need to do it again, at least in my opinion, and that's definitely only my opinion. I'm not a medical professional, I'm not a midwife, I'm not any of that, but that's just giving you my explanation as to why I try to only do one ultrasound. Okay, so let me give you one more reference from the internet. This one is actually from the WHO, if you subscribe to them, okay? So the WHO, who is the World Health Organization, in an attempt to stimulate governments to develop policy on this issue, published the following statement. The World Health Organization stresses that health technologies should be thoroughly evaluated prior to their widespread use. Ultrasound screenings during pregnancy is now in widespread use without significant evaluation. Research has demonstrated its effectiveness for certain complications of pregnancy, but the published material does not justify the routine use of ultrasounds in pregnant women. There is also insufficient information with regard to the safety of ultrasound use during pregnancy. There is as yet no comprehensive multidisciplinary assessment of ultrasound use during pregnancy, including clinical effectiveness, psychosocial effects, ethical considerations, legal implications, cost benefit, and safety. So there you go. Another reason why I try to only do one ultrasound. So to each his own, do what your doctor says you need to do because you need to listen to your doctor or midwife. My pregnancy is low risk. I've never had a high risk pregnancy. Thank you, Jesus. And I pray for everybody out there who's having a high risk pregnancy. The suggestions I would give for you are honestly not for me because I do have a low risk pregnancy. So let's get right to it. I'm so excited to have this ultrasound right here in the comfort of our home. So I'm gonna get Jack ready. Hopefully our tech will show up soon and we'll get the show on the road. And we're not gonna find out today about the sex of the baby. We're actually going to have a really fun gender reveal in California. So we're gonna put that little result in an envelope, give it to Natalie, and we're not gonna find out today, even though Jack really wants to find out today. But we're gonna have to convince him not to find out today. And like the other thing that is kind of like my gauge as to whether something in the pregnancy world is part of the business of being born is kind of like the pressure that I get behind getting it or not, right? Because my last pregnancy, I went to an ultrasound place and the pressure to come back like 2 or 3 more times by the time I was 40 weeks was absolutely insane. I will never go back to this place again because I told them, I said, I'm 20 weeks, this is my only ultrasound, I'm not coming back. And they're like, no, you have to come back, you have to do more measurements, we're not gonna be able to get all the measurements today. And I'm like, when the doctor left the room, I asked the tech, did you get all the measurements? She's like, I have all but one. And then she quickly got the last one. And then when she came back in, we haven't got all the measurements. I'm like, the tech just told me she got all the measurements. No, but you have to come back. And so when I was leaving, they would not let me leave without scheduling like 2 or 3 more appointments. And it was so crazy that I was literally like, okay, fine, just put me on the schedule, and I had no intention of showing up. They actually charged me a no-show fee because I did not show up because I told the doctor, I'm not coming back here. They sent me to collections for like a $25 late fee. I could not even believe it. So I'm like, never going back to that ultrasound place ever again. That's why I'm doing my 20-week ultrasound at 23 weeks because it took me a really long time to find a different ultrasound place in my area. So I just went with this amazing tech that comes to my house. So I'm really excited about that. Okay, sweetie, are you ready for this?
Boy or girl, gender reveal. This is gonna be great.
No, it's not the gender.
Yes, it's gonna be. It's the gender reveal for me.
No.
Yes, it is.
It's not the gender reveal.
Look what I'm wearing, baby.
Actually, yes. See, look, I'm representing neutral today because boy or girl, I'm happy. It's, you know, a mix of pink and blue, but it's not the gender reveal. We're not gonna find out. The envelope and Miss Natalie is gonna find out today.
The gender reveal will be stored right here.
No. You want a boy or a girl baby?
Boy.
A boy baby? A little baby boy? Yeah. What is his name gonna be?
Channing.
Oh, Channing! Look at my audience today. Are you excited to see the baby? Ultrasound machine. Isn't that cool, Ari?
No.
What? It's not cool? Why not? I think it's cool.
So excited. The belly's getting big.
So as you guys know, we have 4 girls and 1 boy. So we're hoping for a boy, but I'm not gonna find out today. He's not either, right?
Right.
Just see that look. But I'm pretty sure anyways, it's a boy. I just have a feeling.
What do you feel, Jack?
I'm feeling a little blue today.
I haven't been as sick as I was with my girls. With all my girl pregnancies, I was throwing up for 5 months straight. So I've been feeling pretty good this time. So I have a feeling it's a boy. And like all my friends have dreams that we're having a boy, so must be a sign.
What do you think, Ari? Come here, Ariella.
Actually, all the girls have said they want a boy, which is very shocking because normally they'll say I want a girl.
You want a boy or a girl?
Boy.
Voice your opinion sternly and loudly and boldly. Boldly complain. Boldly proclaim, I want a boy.
So let's see if the baby cooperates because the sound waves are really loud for the baby, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So they usually like hide from them.
Especially boys.
Ooh, especially boys. I heard that it sounds like a freight train, like super loud for the baby. So, let's see. I think he's brave though.
Any movement?
Yes.
How many weeks are we, Meg?
I'm actually 23 weeks. I was supposed to get this done at 20 weeks. But I've just been taking it slow this pregnancy, just kind of going with the flow. But I'm glad I waited because I was able to find Renee, who's amazing.
Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna have to look at the screen here.
No, stop it.
I don't care! What's going on here? Is there a debate?
Well, I already know what the sex is.
No, you don't. You didn't see anything.
You didn't see anything?
I'm not gonna go there yet.
Yeah, don't go there. Just don't go there. Just don't go
I'm
there.
gonna go around somewhere.
You need to cover Daddy's eyes. That's your job, Ari.
Ari, you gotta cover Daddy's
You have to
eyes.
cover his eyes. He can't see the baby.
So Jack stepped out of the room, so we're gonna try to do the sex now. So he doesn't feel the need to find out. Yes. Let's see what we can do. Oh, he's coming back. He's coming back.
Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
We did it. And he's not here, so
It's okay.
he doesn't know. Neither do I.
Hand there.
Oh.
Just move. Do you feel the
Yes,
movement?
Yes.
It's very active.
This is amazing.
Yeah.
What a gift from God. Truly blessed with 6 children.
Yeah, the baby's hard.
Oh my goodness.
And that's the
Look at
stomach.
it, Ari.
Oh, look at the stomach.
That's the stomach, Ari.
Oh. Gosh. Look at the little arm.
The mouth is open.
Oh my
You
gosh.
see it?
The baby's talking.
The baby is breech, but we got plenty of time. You're still early.
Oh, the baby usually, well, yeah, because the baby
it's
usually
not
flips
ready.
towards the end.
You're
Okay.
right. Like 31, 32 weeks, so we still
Okay. Okay. We're
Even so, she's done a breach.
Yeah, but I would prefer to just not do it again. I think this one is gonna be the one where I'm just like deliver the baby all by myself. Like, here they are.
That is
Wow.
so exciting.
Let's see, because my midwives always tell me that, like, oh, my moms that have like 6, 7, 8 babies, they just do it on their own. I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting for that. I still need help from Jack and the midwives and God and just my strength. We have a boy name picked out because I'm out of creativity. We have 4 girls. I actually ran out of creativity after the second. I was like, what are we gonna do now? I should have thought about that because I knew we wanted to have a lot of kids, so I should have picked out names early, but it's better to pick it out like when you're pregnant because if you do it beforehand, you just get sick of the name. Oh, a little arm, and yeah. That's how I sleep too, baby.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know why I wake up like that. My hands over my head like that.
Now seeing the ultrasound, do you feel differently? Because you're an expert.
I know. I don't know. I feel like the profile like always looks like a girl for some reason, but who knows? I don't know. I don't think anything's really changed after seeing it, but I do feel like, because I look and I'm like, I'm 23 weeks already. I feel like I just got pregnant. Now I'm like, nope, there's a big baby in there. So it's setting in. I need to start getting ready. I know. I'm a little more than halfway through.
We need a room.
I know. That's like the only thing about like that I can just wait as long as I want to find out if it's a boy or girl, because like I usually get so excited to do the nursery that I just like want to find out already. But we don't have a nursery because we ran out of room, so we're just gonna do a little something cute, probably in Calvin's room or something like that, but we don't need a lot of time to do that. I actually kind of considered not finding out until the baby comes out, but I'm a little too excited for that. Maybe next time.
How many you want?
Well, we've always wanted 6, so we're there. No, can you see the baby? She's gonna show you, okay?
I don't see the baby coming out.
No, the baby's not coming out. No, not yet.
You have a big belly button.
I know, I have a big belly button because all the babies stretched it out. Okay though, I like the belly button.
Do you think it's a boy or a girl, Carrington?
Girl.
A girl?
Do you want it to be a boy or a girl? You want a girl?
Charlotte.
All right, so we did it. The ultrasound, 20 weeks, 23 weeks is finished, and I'm so excited. Stay tuned. At the end of July, we're gonna be posting our gender reveal. I can't wait to find out if we're having a boy or a girl. So I measured a little bit bigger. I thought I was 23 weeks, but she measured around 24.5 weeks. So we'll see. Maybe I'll have a baby around Jack's mom's birthday, which is October 19th, or Jack's dad's birthday, which is October 26th. And my mom's birthday is October 30th. So let's see. Thanks for watching. Okay, before I sign off here, don't forget, ultrasounds can measure bigger up to like 30%. So Adaria was 7 pounds, 3 ounces. And when I got my late ultrasound with her, they said she was like 8 pounds, 15 ounces. So don't get freaked out by what the ultrasound tells you. And in many cases, a midwife just feeling your baby and measuring with a tape measure is usually more accurate, at least in my experience. Bye.